watch this bridge fall. And instead of standing on the bank watching the bridge fall, he stood on the next bridge down, looking up the river at it fall. Of course, what happened? One of the bridges we're standing on collapsed. 13 people and a little dog go down the river and drown.
horse racetrack. All around the outskirts, steeplechase track with jumps, and a 9-hole golf course in the centre. Racing is on there 4 days in May, none in June, 5 in July, 5 in August, 5 in September. The last day of each race meet is flat racing.
I see up north here, there's two names for everything. Catholics call it Prison Lawn Cage, Protestants call it the Maze. It's like the second city, Catholics call it Derry, Protestants call it Londonderry. It's like to me, that's the north of Ireland, it's not Northern Ireland. It's how you see different things.
Yeah.
So you know how people, what way they talk is what religion they are. In 1970, when the Troubles started in 1969, if you got arrested, you became a political prisoner. But they were held in big cages. And in 1974, the IRA leadership gave the order to set fire to the prison. And they set fire to the prison, and the British Army started to fire in SCR gas. And that's one of them that's been totally banned by United Nations. So when you hear the British criticising people for using chemical warfare, they don't like to admit that they used it against the Republican prisoners here. And as we're walking on a Sunday morning, Monday to Friday, they open at 6:30 and close at 8:30 at night. Along here is a big peace wall that separates Catholics from Protestants. Everything this side's Catholic and Irish, everything the other side is Protestant and British. Even though the police is always monitoring with the cameras up above, there's two sets of gates. This is the Catholic side. You'll get a wee bit of no man's land in the middle, and then you'll see the second set of gates. So the two sets of gates close. And I'll just show you when the gates close at night. And these were all built in 1969. So when the gates close at night, you don't even see each other. Out of sight, out of mind. Then, as you go into the middle here, it's normal for mainly a lot of wee Christian groups to meet in the middle here on a Sunday, and hence the wee crosses. In the middle, a little bit about on the right hand side about the Catholic Falls area, the Beaters coming out of, and on the left, the Protestant Shankill area. So the big peace wall is about 3.5 miles long. It separates Catholics and Protestants. It was built in 1969. In the Irish language beside it in Catholic areas, same as a street name or a bus. In 1970, the British Army issued a curfew when nobody was allowed out of their homes. But the women walked up to the British Army lines and dragged the barbed wire away. It was just one of them ones there again. If it had been men, there would have been mass murder. The old boy that looks after this does a great job. A lot of the other memorial gardens are plastic flowers, artificial grass. So, but they all have the same name, same thing. The names go around the walls of local people who died. Now, in most communities, you'll probably get maybe 1 or 2 people who might fly a nest from each family. But most people stay in the general region they grew up in. So these would all still be family names from around this neighbourhood. And I'll just show this area. And you see up on the wall a lot of atrocities that's happened over here. You see the faces of local people. That's why there's so many memorials all around Belfast.
That's how we put these people.
The likes of these three guys here, three Scottish soldiers from the British Regiment, British Army, they were socialising in this wee pub. A couple of girls came in, was drinking along with them. They fed them back to their party. There were three of them shot dead, two of them brothers. It's what called honey trapping. The young Catholic girls would deliberately go out and try to pick up more British soldiers. These two British soldiers here, they drove into an IRA funeral while off duty, and one of them had a gun. Most IRA funerals is led by black cabs, and the car was picked. And that's one of the famous pictures was in. One of them was basically kicked to death and then shot with own guns. 3 days later, the British government released a statement saying there were two British soldiers got lost in Catholic West Belfast.
Maybe not should take bombers here way before.
The local regiment of the British Army was called the Ulster Defence Regiment, UDR. These are some local people who would make a British IRA. You could join the regiment up until the age of 60. Most of them had day jobs and night jobs within the army.
He's the first one elected. Re-elected.
And it's going along. This is what you see here. Tarred and feathered. If a Catholic girl ever dated a soldier or a policeman, she was taken out of the house by the IRA women, tied to a street light, her head shaven, and tarred and feathered. We were in public humiliation. Stop young girls from dating British soldiers or police. In some of the bombings in England, basically they said the IRA is no different from ISIS, which is local nationals. This guy here, Dick McFarland, when Bobby Sands died on hunger strike in 1981, he became the new leader of the IRA in jail. But he would have been in jail for blowing this place up. He was one of the last people to get out under the peace process. He's still a very senior figure now within Sinn Féin, the political party. This is a reenactment of how all the young men left here to go and fight in the First World War under the 36th Ulster Division. The first memorial is the 36th Ulster Division, and most of them young men never came back from things like the Battle of the Somme. Most of them died.